think I can start now. Okay, so good evening everyone. I'm Malva, the master of Malva Studio. Okay, hold on, let me check again my voice. Okay, no problem. Okay. Good evening again. Okay, so today I'm going to show the progress update of my stop motion animation, the Metal Gale Panzer episode 2. So, okay, honestly speaking, the progress has not been a lot recently. Don't worry, I think later I will explain it while I'm working on the post-production. Right now, let's review the schedule before we start. Okay, so this is the last live streaming for the moment. So because last Friday and Saturday, I had the live streaming session about the Figma Riseling slot, and then also the model kit assembly of the Pokemon, the Ho-Oh. Okay, and then today I will do a progress update of the Metal Gale Panzer episode 2, while I also show you a bit of the behind the scenes. I'm currently still working on the post-production. Later I will explain one by one what is happening recently. Okay, but don't worry, I'm still working on the animation. Okay, for the live streaming session in the future, okay, I'm still thinking about it. Maybe I will still do the progress report of the Metal Gear 1 episode 2 once every month. As for the other figure-related activity, it really depends on if I buy anything new. It just happened recently I bought the Figma Riseling sword and then also the model kit Ho-Oh. So that's why I also have the other live streaming session for those. Otherwise, at least once per month I will do a progress update. The reason why I don't do every day is because if I do the behind the scenes live streaming every day, it will get boring because it's a very repetitive process. And then also, I try to save the spoiler for the content because there's actually a lot of the surprise I'm going to show you all. Alright, you can always, but don't worry, every time I have a new activity coming up or any new content coming up, I will just post things on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter account. You can just refer to the name below to search them on the respective social media platforms. Okay, so without any further delay, let's start today's activity. So right now, some of you joined the Bilibili stream already. As for YouTube, okay, so far no. Okay. Yeah, all stream is still in good condition. The connection is okay. Alright, let's start today's activity. Okay, this is the Adobe After Effects interface. Okay, I think I open the music. This music is by Kuroko Orchestra, also known as Kelvin Chan. He's a music composer. You can find his channel on YouTube. And then if you are watching this on YouTube, you can even find the link to his channel as well. Okay, let's play. I just play a playlist of his music on from his channel. Alright, so I'll just continue with the work. Alright. Okay, as you can see, this is the... Oh, hold on. I see I haven't show my avatar at the bottom screen. Luckily, I'm looking at my phone, so I realized that. Okay, there we go. I think some of you may recognize what is this. This is actually a 3D model background I export from the Koikatsu party. So right now, what I'm going to do is I already export the footage with all the you can see all this human around here. Hold up. Okay, you can see all this human around here, the human model around here. So these are all actually the I want to use this to indicate I make it like a reference point for the Figma soldier where I'm going to put them. The reason why I want to do this because I want to blend the Figma into the map. And then in this scene, this is actually from the Xenon perspective. If you have been following my my production, you should know that this animation actually features characters from Gun Gale Online, including like Lane, Fukajiro, and then also the Xenon. So right now, this is the POV from Xenon, who is using the sniper rifle to aim at the military base of the enemy. Okay, so you can see this is actually, if I move forward, you can see this is actually other part of the map, because right now she's moving her sniper rifle across the screen here, and you see this is the footage with the reference point for all the soldiers. But then I also have another video clip for the one without the soldier. So okay, hold on. So you can see this is the video clip without the soldiers. So that after I map all the things based on the location of the reference point, then I can just remove the footage with all the soldiers and then only left it with the Figma. Okay, so to do this, I actually have to check again. I noticed that some frame is not really not synchronized well, because you can see there's some blur region here, so that means the frame is like not completely follow well. You can see it blur out when I put on the opacity here. Maybe if I try to like move it around, let's see if I try to move it. Okay, this is even worse. Okay, it looks like this is better. So I just readjust the frame. I put it one frame earlier. Then this line up already. Yeah, good. This also line up. So you can see this is the model for the Lane and Fukajiro, but I'm actually not doing the 3D animation. I'm actually using this to set up the reference point for my action videos. So I'm doing it like the Hollywood style, where I frame the things in the green screen. Okay. Alright. I just want to check if the things are lined up for all parts. Yeah, I think it should be okay. Okay, so after I confirm they line up already, I can start to do the work already. But first I need to import this one. I actually, this scene I haven't do anything. This is the first, I only began to edit this scene. So firstly, I will move this one. So this is the part where the Xenon and Fukajiro is still interrogating the soldier. Oh, hello, there's a new comment. You're nothing, idol. Okay, thank you. But then maybe I will explain less about the process and talk more about the recent progress, because this I actually repeat this kind a lot of times already, because last time I also demonstrated how I do the sniper POV in the previous scenes. Okay, so maybe I will talk about what happened to me recently. Okay, I think if some of you are my regular audience, I think some of you, maybe you still remember there was one time when I was still doing the live streaming of the video game session, although it didn't really end well, because hold up, maybe I said, because after I played the Sekiro Shadow Die twice, I just found that actually I'm not really suited to become an entertainer by live streaming the video gaming session, because I can't really concentrate while doing it. I mean concentrate in the gaming while I'm doing the live streaming. It actually give me more stress than the game actually give me some relaxation. And then so I kind of dropped the live streaming of the video game. But that Sekiro also kind of changed my perspective in doing the video or just video game in general. Because after I play a Sekiro, I also start to like become more interested in video game. Because Sekiro kind of like reminds me how fun it is to actually play the video game on my own and then to discover things. So after playing the Sekiro, I actually tried a lot of different kinds of the game. Like for example, Death Stranding, I continue it after I finished the Sekiro. Also, I played the Atelier Liza recently. Because this is also one of my unfinished games previously. I think previously I was very impatient with the gaming. Like if the game mechanism doesn't interest me, then I will just drop it. Or maybe I pause it but indefinitely. Don't know when I will go back. But somehow, after I play Sekiro, I become more patient to learn the new mechanism or get used to the new playstyle. Like for example, in the Death Stranding, actually, a lot of people say the Death Stranding is the walking simulator. But the problem is that this is a oversimplification. Because if you really actually play the Death Stranding, you will find that actually Death Stranding is, not just the walking simulator, but it is also not only L simulator. I know some of the players also compare it with the DHL or FedEx simulator because it is also about delivery. Yeah, but this game is actually more than that. I don't want to spoil those who haven't tried out the game, but actually this game it gives you some very special feeling. Like if you complete the delivery, you actually help to rebuild the US, the America in a post apocalyptic world. So I don't know. It's just like there's actually a lot of a strong point in this game. It gives you the fulfillment after you do the delivery, and then you have to do a lot of the planning, like how to handle the delivery with different kinds of the obstacle and the landscape. And then also there's actually some plot twists which actually changed my mind about what is the Death Stranding about. And then I also think Hideo Kojima indeed is a man most suited to do movie. And then Death Stranding is just like something that managed to unleash his help Kojima unleash his potential, because this game actually has a very Oscar level story. I can say really recommended. If you can actually just bear with the first few hours of the walking, and then once you get a lot of the upgrade, actually the game becomes a lot of fun. Even the gameplay, the design need to fit the narrative as well, to like let you feel how hard is it to deliver something in that post-apocalyptic world, and then how it actually helps the people to rebuild their cities and so on, because you also deliver the materials and then also many other supply items and so on. But surprisingly, it actually feels very good at the end of the game. Even though of course I still think Sekiro is a much better video game. I'm talking if you are just comparing the gameplay. Of course, Sekiro, there's no rival to Sekiro. But Sekiro indeed is actually let me immerse myself into the gameplay compared with most other action games. I never immerse myself so hard in other action game like Jedi Fallen Order. Actually, I have to be very concentrated in the game, and then even so, the game is still very difficult. More difficult than even the rhythm game I play. And then, but I still managed to pull off because I stay to learn all the things about the post-fighting patterns, the game mechanism, like how to use the prosthetic tools aside from the katana and so on. Yeah. And because of this, I can bear with games like even Death Stranding. And then even recently, I also started to fall in love with the Etherealizer. Because, you know, Etherealizer, I don't know many of you heard about the Etherealizer. Etherealizer. The female alchemist with a very thick thigh. Not sure how many of you heard about it. Also, there's a new comment on the Bilibili. Why? You think I'm a dark or something? So anyway, the Etherealizer also kind of not say the story is like Death Stranding level. No. To be honest, Etherealizer the story is like quite a decent JRPG kind of the story. Except you don't actually kill gods in this one. There's actually other story. You know, a lot of the JRPG they say you have to kill gods at the end. But Riser, no, you don't really kill a boss, although you still become some sort of the heroine at the end. But the thing about the Etherealizer is that, to be honest, this is actually my first Ethereal game. But even though it's my first Ethereal game, not even though I mean because it was my first Ethereal game. At the first time, I was quite overwhelmed by the system of it. Like, for example, unlike a lot of the RPG game, you have to actually focus more on grinding the tools. You grind the tools, I mean craft the tools more than you actually do the fighting. You can say the crafting actually makes up 50% of the game. And then also the fighting only about 25%, same goes to also the exploration. But then, I don't know, somehow the Etherealizer it started to grow on me because previously my only experience with the alchemy related stuff is Full Metal Alchemist. I think a lot of you may heard about it. It's a very famous anime about the alchemy. The main theme is the law of the equivalent trade. And then the protagonist is Edward, who has a metal arm, and then he want to save. Originally, he want to revive his mother, but because he break the law of reviving someone from dead, so he end up almost sacrifice his younger brother. So he trying to want to make up for his loss, so he go on a travel adventure to find a way to revert his younger brother to his original form. So yeah, I think it's a very famous anime. I think a lot of you may heard about it. But in that anime, the alchemy is, to me, the impression of the alchemy actually feels more like a magic kind of stuff. Like, because characters in the series, they like doing the stuff like similar to the Avatar, the Last Airbending, where they change the stuff from one element to another. So yeah, it feels a bit more like magic more than the actual alchemy stuff. But then the Etherealizer, this game, because there's a lot of the crafting process, and then also you need to learn the recipe, and then you also need to get the materials. And then somehow the mixing process actually reminds me, alchemy is more like the ancient version of the chemistry. To be honest, I also searched on the Google. I found that alchemy is indeed the ancient form of the chemistry before they eventually combine the chemistry with the physics, and then we get the chemistry we have right now. But in the ancient time, they actually they refer the alchemy to like they mix the material and then they get something new. But to be honest, it's not like completely new. It's just that when there's a chemical reaction, the chemical substance change the form, something like that. It's just that in the ancient time they treat it like something very mystical, because they can do a lot of the seem to impossible thing with the alchemy. And then you also start from the ancient Egypt, and then slowly expanded into the Europe country. Yeah. So basically the Eteralizer actually showed me like, it reminds me like actually alchemy is more than just a magic. I kind of like the lore in this one. I also don't want to spoil a lot. The story, even though it's decent, but it's still doing a very good job to set up the setting, the lore, the background of the world, what happened to the alchemists before Ryza. And of course, there's another attraction part of the game because Lyza is actually freaking very cute. Actually. Lyza is actually freaking cute. I mean not just a sexually cute, but she's also the personality. I kind of really like her personality because I kind of like have kind of being able to put myself in her shoe, like because she's originally a farmer girl, who gets very boring, who lives a very boring life doing the farming works. But only after a very special event, and then she start to learn about the existence of the alchemy, and then she start to study how to do the alchemy, and then so she become the alchemist, and then start her own adventure. So this is basically a story, and then in the adventure she also, for the first game, she discovered the secret of the island and also the ancestry of the people of on the island she's staying on. And then for the rest, I think you just played it, but yeah, I still, there's actually a lot. Again, this is actually another controversial game because not many people can stand going through the crafting system. But I can promise you, if you can finish the first game and then you go to second game, there's actually a lot of the quality of life changes in the second game because the battle actually becomes smoother. By the way, it's actually using the action time battle like the one in the Final Fantasy VII, where it's a turn-based battle, but the enemy don't wait for you to do the action. You have to do the action. You have to select the menu to choose the action of fighting the enemy or use the item while the timer is still moving on. That means the enemy will still strike you while you're selecting things on the menu. But I kind of quite okay with this system because I previously have experience in playing the PSP Sword Online game, which also has this kind of the gameplay. But and then the second game actually adds a lot of a thing, like even the Ryza can start to do the parkour, and then the story, because they explore the ruin, it kind of make me feel like the Ryza is playing the role of like the Tomb Raider, Lara Croft, something like that. I think no use talking so much here because the thing I'm talking about now is totally unrelated with what I'm doing now. Like you can see, this is Lane and Fukajiro interrogating the soldier. But then I cover the unwanted part with the blue screen, so later I can remove it. So now I cover the unwanted part. Most of the unwanted part. I think it should be okay. And I'll just recompose this one. But the reason why I talk so much about the Eteralizer and then also Death Stranding is that recently after the experience in the Sekiro, I start to like explore a lot of things I never had time to explore before. So my video making speed decreased because I'm spending time to re-evaluate what I'm going to do in the future. And also because recently my real life, I've been very busy in my real life. I have both I can't say too much about my real life because if I talk too much, then someone may actually know about my identity, so which is not good. But at least I can tell you, recently after the COVID pandemic is over, so I'm getting more and more job, but I'm still doing it part-time. My real life job, I do it part-time because I want to spend more time in developing my animation project, working on an animation project. And maybe I sound nice, but recently I kind of like thinking about doing this just like a pure ambition without expecting any income. So that means I'm doing it like not treating it like a source of income. I'm more doing it like I want to fulfill something in my life, because I've been thinking about doing this for a long time. And then go back to the topic, because recently I'm busy and the video making process is getting slower and slower. I even start to evaluate how I'm going to tackle episode 3 after this one, because now episode 2 I'm still halfway through the post-production. And you can see the reason why I spend so much time is because I'm working on combining the background model, the 3D background with the Figma I'm working on, so which is why it takes a long time. So my current situation is I'm still working on the animation, but it's just a bit slower because while at the same time while I'm doing my real life work and then also doing the animation, I'm beginning to plan what I'm going to do in the episode 3. But I can just give you a hint. Is that because I don't have a lot of time anymore, I want to put like 100, not say 100%, but I want to like go all out, like YOLO. I want to YOLO my series. So that means I probably will make a very, very big crossover. That means like this project will actually involve a lot or most or all of my action figures in one single story. Yeah, sure, this story is about the Metal Gale Panzer. It's about originally I promote this one as a project involving the Girls and Panzer, the Gun Gear Online, and also the Metal Gear Solid. But then I'm thinking actually I want to set up something even greater later, kind of like Marvel's movie. Like for example, they let's say a movie. They have like Civil War. Let's say last time they have a Civil War where the Iron Man fight with Captain America. But then in that story, they actually set up a lot more story in the future. Like they introduce Black Panther, they introduce Spider-Man. Yeah, that kind of the concept. Like one movie, it set up more movies after that. So I'm trying to do the same thing so that it can save my time. I don't have to do a completely new series to talk about, to discuss, to explore the other characters I collect, the action figures of other characters I collect. But instead, I actually making a story, a grand, big, very big story, which actually set up a very long line of the sequels, one after another. Yeah. So I can't do a lot of changes to episode 2 already because I'm already halfway through the episode 2. But what I can do is maybe there will be a huge changes to my original episode 3 script. Because I will only give the voice actor to voice the scene after I complete the episode 2. So I still have time to do the final adjustment to the episode 3. Okay, so right now I'm going to do this. Okay, good. So, okay, hold on. Okay, let's go back to the process right now because this... Oh crap. Hold on. I'm going to freeze a frame here. And also now you discover there's another reason why I prefer to do the things offline. That means I only live stream the process once in a while. It's because you can see if I talk so much during the live streaming while doing the things, you see my progress kind of slow down, you know. Like you can see, just now I talk so much, but then what I'm doing, the thing I'm doing right now supposedly can be finished within 5 minutes. But still, I drag until already 30 minutes long because I talk so much about the background of my project. I mean, what's happening at the background, behind the scenes. But still, I think once in a while I will do this kind of live streaming to like explain what is happening to my progress of the animation. Right, so now I just want to move this one here. I don't have to worry about lining them up because the most important thing is just I want to take it as a reference here. Okay, good. So here, this is how the soldiers supposedly looks like. I think I will probably also make a shadow below them. So I make a shadow below them. Let's drag it. And now you know why it take me so long to finish a video, because you are only looking at one of the model I'm doing the adjustment, but I want to adjust the same thing for all the units of a figure on the map. Even for those with the same movement, I also have to copy and paste a lot of time here. So now you can understand why this video takes unexpectedly long. But then if you have been following my YouTube channel for a long time, I can just like give you an estimation of how long is the animation. Hold on. So I go to the I go to the web browser for a while. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on, I need to go to the app, the browser for a while. Okay, so I want to show you something here. Hold up. Okay, so here maybe I just show what's my screen now. Window capture. Oh crap. I think I actually have yeah, here. I think this is it. Yeah, I think this is it. Yeah, okay, so this is what I want to show you. So you look at my oldest videos on my YouTube channel. You can see one of them, this one. If you can see my mouse cursor, I think you can see my mouse cursor. So this is a Madoka Figma stop motion plus live action movie, this one. You can see the length is actually 37 minutes 19 seconds. Basically what I'm telling you, my Metal Gale Panzer episode 2, the length will more or less like this video here. That means about half an hour. So that's why it took me a lot of time. It's just that the only difference is that previously I didn't have a very high standard with my animation. So this Madoka Figma stop motion and live action movie, it only took me like three months only to work on this 30 minutes mini movie. But for the Metal Gale Panzer episode 2, because I have a higher standard to my current animation, so that's why I actually spend a lot of time to polish the quality, which is why I only release it when I think it is ready. You see, even the first episode of the Metal Gale Panzer, this only 4 minutes, but this 4 minutes clip, to tell the truth, also took me about 3 months to complete it. 3 months for just a 4 minute clip. So you can estimate like how long I'm going to use to complete a 30 minutes long footage, a clip. So yeah, I just want to give you an idea like how long I'm going to take to finish the episode 2. Okay, so here's the thing I wanted to show you. Okay, let's go back to the behind the scene part. So now I do the shadow here, so I just need to do this curve here. I think I don't have a lot of things to say in this video anymore. I will stream until 9 o'clock and then I will stop the stream. Because the reason why I stop at 9 o'clock because I'm going to sleep at about 10 o'clock because tomorrow I want to wake up at 4:30. I have a real life job very early morning. So you can see this is how I make the shadow. I also put the fast blur. So this is how the shadow looks like. You can see this is a shadow. Okay, so now I put a shadow here. Supposing there should be another soldier lying down here. But did I put the soldier around here? Oh, I think I should make another one around here. Hold up. I think I actually accidentally covered the other soldier here. Oh no. Yeah, I didn't cover the soldier here. Okay, never mind. Later I also need to map this soldier's body here. Because this soldier was killed by Lane before she captured this soldier here. Okay, so now I already have the first frame ready. So I'm going to do the... Okay, maybe I close... Okay, I close this one. I close one of the background here. Yeah. So I close all the background here. So I think I'm going to line up the lane with this pink color stuff here. This magazine here. I'm lining her up with this one. I think I better find two things to line up with. So the second thing I can line up with is which one? Let's see. Okay, maybe I try to rotate this one so that this box actually line up with this shoe here. Okay. Alright. So it line up with this one. Alright, good. So at least now I have 2 points as a reference point to make sure my figures still stay with the things on the map here. Okay, so next thing I'm going to do is I think this scene I stop it at around like I think it's like I stop it at how long? I need to check it. Okay, so I stop it at 2 seconds long. So I stop the scene. I stop this frame for 2 seconds long. Okay, so now. Okay, so this is the last point without any changes. So I will actually do. I will actually keyframe 3 parts: the position, the scale, and the rotation. Okay. So now the next thing. The camera actually zoom out. You can see it actually the camera is zoom out. It's zoom out. So I want to line up with the zoom here. Okay, so here they start to move. It zoom out and then it start to move sideways here. So this is the final point. okay. I think there's still something I need to change here. Okay, I think I forgot to adjust the 50 and 51. Okay, good. Yeah, the 50 and 51. Okay. Cool. So I adjust the same thing for this one. I forgot to adjust the click drag and click out. No wonder the figure looks a bit semi-transparent. So I just put this one here. Okay, and then yeah, now you can see it is no longer semi-transparent here. So next thing I'm going to do is I want to make it smaller. Maybe around 25. Still a bit too big. 50. I just adjust it until the size is okay. I don't think today I can show the whole process. It's just that I want to give you an idea how I'm doing it. I don't have to worry about the box right now because later I will still edit it. I will still edit the box, the container area to cover the box here. So we don't have to worry about it. But right now we need to do something like edit that. Something like this. Okay, looks like it's not really good here. Okay, reconnection. Oh, what happened just now? Right, somehow the OBS was disconnected. Okay, so it's coming back already again. So it's coming back. But then this is not really good. 48. 10. I think we have to do something like exponential. You want to do the exponential changes. So exponential scale. Okay. We have to set exponential scale here so that to make sure that it changes the scale at a constant rate. So we can do this. Nope. I think this is not a good idea because you can see the lane is taller than the one in the map already, so this is not good. Maybe we can. Okay, so this at least this is correct. At least it's correct. What about I try to make it 22? Still a bit too much. What about 50? I think 50 is better. By the way, if you have any question, you can ask me before I end the stream. Right now, I don't have a lot of things to say. Okay, I think this one should be okay. By the way, I don't really have to worry about the skill if let's say I do it imperfectly, because in the final footage I will actually blur this thing out because C0 is using the zoom out feature of a sniper rifle. So that means at this point when she zoom out, this scene supposedly will be blurred out. So actually the blur out will actually make the changes of a skill less obvious. But still I want to try to do it as near perfect as possible, so that when you do the blur, it indeed will actually make the imperfect changes less obvious. But now I see another problem here. Right now I'm actually showing the problem I commonly face. Okay, so you can see this is not so balanced here. 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 So I have to readjust it again. So that means I have to go to the center point of this 2 point again. So here, okay, maybe I make the timeline even smaller. So I think about here, I set this frame 7 as a middle point here. Okay, so around here. Okay, around here. So I think this part I should make it like 25. Okay. Yeah, this one is good enough. Maybe we can do try and error. Yeah, I think this one it looks a lot better. It looks a lot better, and then if we blur this thing out, it should look less obvious. Did you got money doing this? So far, no. So far, no. For now, so far, no. I do it as a to fulfill my passion, because you know sometimes after you work for quite some time, I realize that not every dream is about money, you know. I don't really know, because if let's say you do animation as a job, not say a hobby, but as a job, there's also a lot of a limitation, you know. Like you have to follow the trend, you have to follow what other people like, you have to do the things other people like, but then and if you keep doing like that, it actually somehow become a call to continue doing it already. I don't know. But it's a good question. In the long run, not sure, but in the short run, so far, I don't have any plan about the money part of it, because so for now I'm still depending on my real life job to get the income. Okay, so this one is okay. So if I say I blur out, maybe I can show you what do I mean blur out, because if I finish this part and then I put the adjustment layer, like I assume Xenon is doing the zoom out with a sniper rifle here. So okay, so okay, I just select the blur, fast blur. Okay, let's say she zoom out and then she blur it out. Maybe we can say this is the... Okay, we keyframe it. Don't worry, we keyframe it. So let's say originally the blurriness is 0, but then here is 0. Here is 20. Here is 0 again, but then here is 20. So I can see, if let's say I zoom it out, okay, maybe there's still a bit obvious here. Maybe it's still a bit obvious here. It's still a bit obvious here. I still need to do something here. At least here I can do a checking, like how it looks like when she zooms out here. You can see there's still some unnatural movement here. There's still some unnatural movement here. There's still some unnatural movement here. So that means here I still need to do some adjustment. So here maybe I put it as 30. Let's see. Well, it looks like 30 is too small. I can see the hair here. Looks like it's too small. Maybe I put it as 33. Slightly bigger. Yeah, it's still line up here. I can still line it up here. Line it up with the shoe here. Which is okay. Okay. So let's see. I think this one is a bit much better. Oh, but then there's another problem. You can see now this is not okay again. So you just I just tried it. I just do the adjustment every frame here. Okay, maybe this is a bit too small. What about I just put it like this? Yeah, this one is good though. I can use this shoe and use this part as a reference here. Okay. Is it a bit too big here? But so far I can see the line up. I need to do a comparison for a bit. Maybe this one I can make it smaller a bit. Maybe 23. Oops. Okay, I think no. I think I better keep it 25 here. Because I see the shoe is already over there. Okay, then now I just do another thing here. 11. Okay, let's see what happened. It still look a bit too big here. Okay, I think I need to move this. Okay, now I find out the reason, right? This is too small. So I have to increase the size of it. But then it's too big. I think 16 is 16%. This one you have to use the try and error method to get it right. Oh, sorry. You have to use the try and error method to get it right. Don't worry, I actually been doing this kind of a scene. Like if you watch the episode 1, actually there's also some sniper POV by the Xenon. They also move around. You have to key all the soldiers, all the models according to the layout. So this is actually not my first time doing this. But every time I do this, you have to like do a lot of try and error. Do a lot of try and error here. Maybe this is... Maybe this one, I put it as 18. Okay, now this one is okay. But now I'm going to adjust this one? Okay, this one not good. You can see this one is not good. Okay. This two is okay, but then this one it kind of looks like my figure float around again. So I have to readjust it. I think this one maybe a bit smaller. Maybe a bit smaller. Too small. Okay. So now this looks okay. You can see it's still floating around. I don't want that to happen. You can see what the figure is floating around here. I don't want that to happen. Oh, so now it's floating around again. I don't want that to happen, so I pull it back. Maybe I can try to move it too. Okay. Oh. Again, this is not good. Okay, I think this is the point where it starts to move. Okay, here I need to move it around. Okay, I just do... Yeah, this is kind of okay. This is kind of okay. So let's maybe we move it out a bit. So let's see if I... Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 20. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's still 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so let's see how it looks like if I zoom out here. Okay, so it looks like it's okay. You can ignore this part here because this part I haven't edited yet, but it looks like this part is actually okay. You can see right now, it is zooming out. You can see, okay, so it's actually less obvious here. It's actually less obvious here. So you can see this one is okay, kind of okay. Okay, so if let's say I just want to play this part, maybe if I played it for real, I probably can spot is there any further problem here. I can see if there's any further problem here. Alright. Alright, so let's see. So let's see, is there any problem here? Okay, looks like it's okay. I think I just need to edit. You can see I just want to edit this part here. That means I need to create another layer of the container to cover this part here, and then else other stuff it should be okay. It should be okay for the other part here. So this is how I actually line up the zooming section. Like for example, if I want to put my Figma or my action figure into the map, but then the map has a movement, movement or has a zooming in and out animation. So this is how I actually line up with it. You can see this is how I line up. Alright, so this is without the zooming. You can see this is without the zooming. This is without the zooming. And then this is after with the zooming effect. Like, no, this is not complete yet because later I still have to put the nighttime color, and then also I have to put the sniper scope here. I have to put the sniper scope at the front here because this is supposedly the sniper POV. Yeah, but for now at least this actually looks quite okay. At least it's acceptable, you can see. It's acceptable here. So this is basically how I work on the stuff like this. But then you have to imagine if this one also took almost like 1 hour to finish for this part only. Imagine I have to do this for a lot of many seconds, and then for different characters, different character model. Then you can imagine maybe this scene alone will take me like 1 week to complete. But it's actually quite worth it because the end result is actually quite good. If you look at the first episode, you can actually what about we just I just have to see how the first episode looks like for those for the newcomers of this live stream here. So let's say I let you see the new. Okay, hold up. Okay, let's say I let you watch the first episode here. So I'm actually doing this kind of a scene a lot of the time because I want to constantly changing the POV. Sometimes the POV is from the Xenon. Sometimes the POV is from a lane. Now you can see this is what I'm working on, you know. But this is actually this is what I'm working on. It's just that now I'm working on the similar part for episode 2. You can see this car actually is also a action figure. No? This car is actually a miniature car here. And then the other characters here. You can see this is zooming effect. And then this is the Figma soldier from the Metal Gear Solid. So I'm moving the Figma and also the car into this map here. And then you can see the zooming effect. See it just blur out like this.
We have only 6
Yeah, so actually I'm working on the same thing for a lot of the occasions. Like in the episode 2, there's even more of this kind of the scene here because I want to keep on changing the PO. Not keep on regularly because that will be very time consuming. But at least once in a while, I will change the POV, like how the Xenon, how is a POV of a Xenon, and then how is a POV of the Lane and Fukazero in the enemy base, like that. Yeah, so this is I'm just showing you this is what I'm doing now. It's just that in this one is more of a behind the scene part here. So I'm actually working on stuff like this. You can see this is the thing I'm working on now, a similar thing, but this time is the sniper scope zoom out from the Lane and Fukajiro here. Yeah, basically what I'm doing. So if let's say I remove the part with the 3D model, so that means it looks like this one. Yeah, and then I keep only the background, not the character 3D model. So this is how it looks like. So this is how it looks like. Yeah, it still line up very well. It still line up pretty well here. Yeah, so at least this is how I'm doing the stuff here. I actually explained this process in many months in a live streaming session many months ago. While I was still doing the live streaming session, like every time I do the editing. It's just that recently I do this once every month because it's very boring if I keep on showing this every time, showing every moment of my behind the scenes process because it's very repetitive. But at least once in a while, if I show this one once in a while, at least it will become interesting for those who just come in, newcomer, or if you are just trying to learn something from the process, then this is how I do it. So now it's already 9 o'clock. I'm going to pack up already. Yeah. So at least now I let you understand what I'm doing. I'll let you understand what I'm doing. Okay. So this is it. Okay, so I close this one. Yeah, still this is the one without the blur in blur out effects. Still okay. You can still see a bit of the unnatural movement here if you don't have the blur in blur out. You don't have the blur out effect. But if you have the blur out effect, this kind of it kind of actually make it less obvious already. I can still sense a bit of unnatural movement here. You can see. There's still some unnatural movement here. Maybe if I cover this part here with the container, like I create one more mask to cover this part, I think it will become less obvious. Maybe properly. This properly will become less obvious. Yeah, you can see. No wonder I can still see a bit of the unnatural movement here. So I just do it accordingly. Yeah, I kind of can understand why. Yeah, I think this part actually still have a bit of a problem here. So it's actually like this. I think this one you have to be a bit even smaller here. Yeah, like this. Okay, so you can see this part is like a bit here. So I'm going to work. Okay, so you can see the movement is going up already. So okay, you can see obviously this is moving here already. I don't want this, so looks like it's moving a lot here. Okay, now it is too much. Okay, I think that is we did something wrong here. What about now? Okay, I think it's even worse now. I think it's even worse now. It's even worse now. It's even worse now. Even worse now. It's actually even worse now. Sometimes it's actually better. Sometimes it's actually better if you just let it be, because sometimes if you just adjusting it and then it just becomes worse. It's kind of like you draw like the drawing artist. This also happens to them as well. So oh crap. It looks like it become Oh, now I see why. Maybe I try to redo this part. Maybe I try to redo this part. Okay, here is 12. Okay, maybe I do this 15 here. Already it's too much already. 17. Okay, now we just do this 25. 85, we cut to 22. Okay. Okay, maybe this one we can try to make it 14. Okay, I try to see if I can try to make it like this. Oh, okay, even smaller. 11. Okay, this part. Oh man, that's why I say this is a very boring process. that's why I don't do this live streaming regularly, because this is actually, again, this is a very repetitive process to be shown in the live streaming. But like, just let you see what is going on here. Okay, I think this one I can make it smaller. Let's see what is this. Maybe I make it 25. Alright, smaller. Oh crap. I think there's something wrong with my mouse here. Okay, let's see what happens now. Let's see what happens now. It still looks a bit... It's still a bit like floating, but what if I put this zoom out effect here? Yeah, at least if I put the zoom out effect, it's not too obvious. At least it's not too obvious here. At least it's not too obvious. It's at least not too obvious though. So let's say if I try to move it, hold up. Okay, let's see how it looks like now. Well, at least it's not too bad here. Well, I just zoom out of it. Well, we need to make it faster. Yeah, I think this one is good enough. Let's not change any more things because this is the best I can do for now. And then there's still a lot of things I need to do because later I have to adjust the figure to move here. You see, I need to move here. There's still a lot of movement here. Yeah, so that's what this is just the beginning. This is just the beginning. Oh, thanks for following me. One for the Akai Shinobu too. Yeah, okay, so this is basically just a little bit of my behind the scene here. Just a little bit of the behind the scene here. Just a little bit of the behind the scene here. Is it just me? I still... Yeah... To be honest, I really don't want to be a perfectionist here, but sometimes it just annoys me that... You can still see him moving around sometimes. Yeah, I think this should be enough already. This should be enough already. Yeah, I think this should be enough already. Yeah, I think this should be okay already. I think. Yeah, I think I will just stop today's streaming already. At least I already fulfilled today's streaming, the purpose of today's live streaming session. So which is just to give you an update of what I'm doing right now. Okay, so that's all. Hold up. Maybe I do a closing statement here. Okay, so I do a bit of closing statement here. Okay, so anyway, thanks for watching. I know this is a very boring live streaming session because this is for those who are interested in my stop motion animation. This is like a progress update of what I'm doing recently. So, okay, let's summarize what I've been talking about today. So today I talk about why recently my animation progress has been slower, and then how last time the live streaming session of the Sekiro Shadow Die Twice influenced me, like how I start to like trying out more kinds of the video games with very controversial ways to play them, and then somehow I still can enjoy other this kind of the video games. And then recently also try out the Death Stranding and then Eteralizer. Death Stranding is a very good narrative based video game, and then Eteralizer is like a I would say a wholesome, not the best, not the good, not the very incredible, but a wholesome JRPG game. You can try it out if you are interested. And then also because recently my schedule has been quite packed, so even for episode 3, I have to plan how to like go all out. That means I need to plan a way like this movie, this video, this animation will lead to more animation in the future. so that it can help to save my time and energy to do all this animation as well, while still giving spotlight to every existing figure I collected. Okay, so I think there's no need to review the schedule again, because this schedule is only until today. So far there's no, I don't have any plan for a future live stream session yet, but the only thing for certain is that I will do another live streaming session about the progress report update of my Metal Gale Panzer episode 2 next month. It's just that I'm still not sure when. But I will do this once every month to at least let you know what I'm doing now. Yeah, because I think a lot of you are eager, I think some of you are already eager to watch the episode 2, the end product of the episode 2. But it still takes a lot of time than expected. Yeah. So, but don't worry, you can always follow my Facebook, Instagram and Twitter for any future updates of the content or live streaming session of my channel. Okay. You just look at you just refer to the name, the name of my Facebook, Instagram and Twitter profile. Okay, so that's all for today. So again, I'm thanking those who are still watching until now, and then even you just watch until halfway, I still appreciate you at least check out what is inside this live streaming session. And then I hope you are still being you can still be a bit patient for my next animation, because this is not an easy one. This is actually my first time trying to blend 3D model with the Figma and the action figure. Some people may ask me why I'm not doing 3D animation directly, because I actually suck at 3D animation. 3D animation, in my opinion, is actually a lot harder than doing stop motion animation. But I want to try something new. Like I want to do an animation like the Hollywood way, where I film the character and the background completely, but I still manage to blend them together. So this is actually a refreshing experience. And I hope if, let's say, this works well, this also gives me a lot of the potential, a lot more potential for me to present other kinds of a story. Like for example, the current story is about modern military. Maybe in the future I'm doing something related with the ancient warfare and so on. Because I have some historical character figure like the King Arturia, and then the Jane the Art and so on. Yeah, I think all my future plan, some of my future plans involving those as well. Alright, so sorry for dragging so long. So thank you again. So good night, everyone. So I will see you next time. Bye bye.